What's good, y'all? It's Josh from PBSports back with another video, and today we're going to do is another segment that we've done before called 3 Topics in 3 Minutes. If you don't know how it goes, I'm just going to roll a virtual dice, and I have a list of 6 topics. I'm going to roll this virtual dice 3 times, and whatever number it lands on, that's the topic we're going to pick, and that's the topic we're going to talk about for 1 minute each. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's see what we got going first. Number 5, see my list. Number 5, the college football playoff bracket. And this is just a general topic of, how I feel about it, how I feel about the teams and the competition that's going to take place, all that good stuff. First and foremost, I am happy about it, at least to an extent, with the leaving out of Alabama. I think there was a lot of talk about them being able to sneak in, and I'm glad that the committee didn't let that happen, just because the simple fact that Alabama has 3 losses, and 2 of those losses were to, average, really below average teams, and they didn't make their conference championship. There's a lot of other teams ahead of them that did go to their conference championship, did win more games, did beat teams that they're supposed to beat. So you got to put those teams first, and I'm glad that they didn't let the blue blood or the brand of Alabama win over the judges or win over the committee like we've seen happen before. So yeah. All right. Next one. 3. Number 3, if I check my list, Daniel Jones being released from the Giants. Now, I know this is old news. I know that, people have covered this already, of course. I wanted to touch on it just because I wanted to simply remind everyone that we can all be GMs. If somebody can be in a place like New York and be a GM for an organization such as the New York Giants football organization, I think we can all do it, because this man let go a generational talent of Saquon Barkley. Not only did the GM let him go to focus on protecting Daniel Jones and doing all this other stuff, focusing on their O-line, which didn't pan out, getting receivers, which didn't pan out. It shows that, like I said, we can all be GMs, but he was not only willing to do that, but behind other people just telling him, hey, bro, that's not a good idea. I don't want to see him go, and then Daniel Jones not work out, when there was obvious signs that Daniel Jones wasn't going to work out before this season. It wasn't just like, oh, Daniel Jones all of a sudden isn't good. No, when was he good? When was he great? When was he a guy that you were like, bro, that's my quarterback? I don't think anybody in the Giants organization ever felt confident with him. Any fan, any player, anybody except you, for some reason. So you would let go Saquon Barkley to now do this with Daniel Jones, and then you release him before the halfway mark of the season. We can all be GMs, bro. So I have faith in myself now moving forward in the future that I'll have a good high paying job, because obviously skills and perception of things that doesn't matter. Just get to know people, network. All right, last but not least, our final topic, number 4, which was the new NIL era. All right, and already you can hear you guys saying the NIL is not new, buddy. It's been around for a while now. I know it's not new. Just listen to me. There is a new era within that, though, a sub-era, if you will, where now players are meeting with their programs and coaches and so forth at the end of the season, and they are going over their NIL deals. They are going over the money that they are receiving for playing at these programs, and they are discussing whether or not that's a good amount, that's a fair amount. I've earned that. I should get more because of this, that, and the third. This is what I'm producing. This is how I'm performing. And coaches are maybe being able to say, hey, we need to dial it back so we can get somebody else. All that's going on where players are now, agreeing to these deals and getting a second shot of being recruited even within their program. And I really wanted to just say this because of how, I don't know how you guys feel, but I've already heard complaints of coaches saying, oh, we've had to re-recruit our players from, that we've already signed or whatever. And I'm always on that adapt or die type of mentality. But I kind of want to hear your thoughts on that. Is it a good thing for football or college sports? Is this a bad thing? And how so? Also, is there or should there be a cap on how much a college player can make before they step foot on campus? And then should there be a level to which they can grow when certain stats are being put into place? I don't know. That's just a topic of discussion that I want to get out to everybody. So please let me know in the comments. But that will do it for this segment of 3 topics in 3 minutes. This is Josh from PB Sports, and I'll see you next time. Peace.